Hi, I'm Narain Mathwan. I'm part of the business development team here at Software Merchant, and we're here today to discuss the H4 dilemma with the new Trump administration, how it's been affecting our business and all the immigrants that have been coming to work here.
Welcome. The H4 EAD is definitely, there's been some changes to the program recently. The Trump administration is trying to put through some programs that don't seem to be working. The USCIS recently put together a biometric fingerprinting program that's delaying the H4 EADs up to 8 weeks. It takes 3 to 5 weeks just to get the application, and then another 3-4 weeks just to get through the interview process. We're finding even more issues because if the H4 EAD goes away, employers are already finding that they have 60% of employers are already saying they have open recs for 12 weeks. So you're going to eliminate, or you're delaying the workforce coming into the into the work. Our economy is being affected by this. There just aren't enough Americans to fill these positions. The other big fear I think that's going to become is a lot of these foreign workers come to this country hoping for dual incomes. And if they eliminate one of those incomes, are workers going to continue to want to come to America? They might go to Canada, they might go to Europe. Everyone wants to be a productive citizen, and this could create that problem down the line.
I mean, H4EAD, you have both the people working in the family. You can sell more houses because they have dual incomes. They can afford a house. Otherwise, they can't afford a house, and they have no incentive to stay here long term. So they're not buying a house. So it works for the economy very, very well. Plus, I think there's a women right issue also, because most of the H4EAD, they are women. So cutting this thing down, nixing H4EAD, basically shutting down women's rights and saying, you can't work. Plus, Steve makes a good point, because this is creating a chaos. We have to go for biometrics for H4EAD candidates, H4 candidates, and biometric is taking time. It's kind of, when you get admitted into US, you're already getting biometrics done, so why are we getting it done again? For every H4 renewal and H4EAD renewal multiple times in a year or twice a year sometimes. So all this chaos seems like to me, like just any other chaos which our administration is facing or dealing with, and we don't have a set plan why we are doing this. It's just going to create a fear in clients' mind that I really don't want to be dealing with H4, H1, these type of visa holders, and a lot of work is going to be cut out from here and start going offshore, which is pretty much what we are also witnessing these days. Some of our clients are starting to cut out projects and we hand it over to TCS to execute in India.
Yeah, I also think this creates another problem because the candidates can't get their driver's license. They're unable to really start the process of becoming a U.S. citizen because these H4s are all getting delayed, and they can't even get their driver's license while they're on H4. So the fact that they're just in the country not able to do anything, that really does hinder them, employment opportunities, and even their family that they're over here with.
That's absolutely right. More chaos.
Yeah.
At some point, the H4s are also going to be part of the H1 pool too, if they don't correct this problem, and then you're going to have that many more candidates going for that less of visas. So I mean, they have no choice. If they want to work, they might have to be on H1. So it could be a problem.
Definitely, and in the video I made last week, the Trump administration wanted to reduce the number of H1s picked for family ties, and that's pretty much why people are here on H4, so they could kind of get a head start on that H1 process, and that'll definitely just hinder that for the H1s and the H4 because they're all trying to get into that small percentage that's picked.
Yeah. On the other hand, like the silver lining to this whole H4EAD debacle is that lesser IT workers being able to participate in the job force, in IT high skilled job force, which kind of tends to raise the rates and the salaries for IT workers who are or H1 guys, which they're all existing. So kind of work both ways, but
But they're still not finding enough people for these jobs.
exactly.
So
I
you're
mean,
gonna be
you know,
overpaying for low-skilled jobs.
Exactly.
Lesser skilled jobs, that's the
yeah,
problem.
it's
I mean, they need to have a happy balance. of
yeah. We
everything.
don't have a well thought process, and that's what it feels like.
Yeah, that definitely makes sense too, because the people come from overseas because American citizens aren't highly skilled in STEM. So that just creates a whole another problem. If they want to create more jobs for American workers, then they're going to have to get a whole new training program for the American workers, or figure out a way for them to specialize that in colleges or take training programs and things like that.
They just haven't found enough Americans that seem to be interested in the IT
STEM.
world.
Yeah.
So until they find that happy medium in terms, I mean, the employers are gonna be fighting for people.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how you get around that with less workers.
Well, to just sum it all, I would, you know, this is very open topic. I think there's no end to it, and we'll see how things evolve. But in the meantime, we'll keep working with the H1 and H4 guys, H480 guys.
Agree?
Thanks.
Thanks for your time.
Yeah.